Hello, and welcome to Prostate Cancer Weekly. My name is George Donis, and I will be your host today. In this, the very first show, I would like to share with you my reasons for starting a weekly show about prostate cancer. As you most likely guessed by now, I have prostate cancer. For me, it started when my primary care physician told me that my PSA levels were elevated and that he was referring me to a urologist to do some further testing. To make a long story short, as I'm sure that this is a story that you are already familiar with, my PSA had popped from the 2 to 3 range to 6.1 in less than a year. So it was time for a biopsy. Well, the biopsy came back positive for 2 of 12 cores. But the good news was the cancer was less than 5% in each core, with a Gleason of 3+3 or 6. So my urologist reported I would need surgery or some other form of treatment at some point in the future. However, at this time, he was going to put me on watchful waiting. Well, quite frankly, I don't remember a whole lot of what he said after. There could possibly be some side effects, such as impotence and/or incontinence. My brain was pretty much just went right off into a spinning panic at this point. What? Me? No, you can't be right. You must have gotten the test mixed up. Something cannot, this can't be happening. Something's got to be wrong. Well, anyway, when I got home, I did remember something about watchful waiting. Watchful waiting? What am I watching and waiting for? So I decided, well, I guess I need to start doing some research about prostate cancer. So I went to my computer, as many of you I'm sure have, opened Google, typed in prostate cancer, and Google returned 8,900,000 results. Whoa. I don't know about you, but I don't have that kind of time. Really? 9 million results? So I said to myself, well, this appears to be a little more than I may be ready for. As you probably found out, it did not take long to become completely frustrated trying to figure out what I should do. There's so much information and so much of it conflicts that it just can be totally overwhelming. In addition, a lot of the information I found on the web was way over my head. Seriously, some of the medical feeds were written with so much medical speak that I was lucky to comprehend what the article was even about, much less the actual point of the article. As you will get to know me, you will see that I'm kind of a bottom line guy. I don't really want all the details, just give me the facts and the bottom line. Well, the problem is there is no easy bottom line answer. The more people I talked to and the more research I did, the more confused I became. I figured if I'm this frustrated trying to figure out what to do, there must be a lot of other men in the same boat, and perhaps together we can help each other find the right solution. Hopefully by creating this show, it will help you, the viewer, as well as myself, figure out what the heck to do about this situation that we find ourselves in. The goal is to keep researching everything I can and then distill what I find down for you in a quick 3 to 5 minute weekly show or on my website and on my written blog. Sort of a bottom line synopsis of articles, websites, books, and any other information I can find, and of course feedback from you. Hopefully, I can make it interesting enough to keep you coming back for more. Since I was lucky and I did not have to jump right into a treatment decision, I have had the luxury of taking my time and researching and weighing the options of treatment. At the same time, I have talked to many men who panicked and jumped into a treatment decision that now they feel in retrospect was probably a little too fast and without full knowledge of all side effects. As many have expressed to me, they wish they had taken more time to make their decision, as it carries with it such life-changing ramifications. One of my main goals is to get men to slow down and take their time. don't panic. Don't let panic push you into a decision that you can't take back. Be careful. Look behind the scenes of who is delivering the message and look for bias. For God's sakes, don't rush into anything without a second or even a third opinion. I have now heard of a number of misdiagnoses. That's right. Guys who were told they had prostate cancer only to find out they didn't even have it once they sent their slides to another lab. So remember, this is not an exact science, but more of a probability game. And until they actually take your prostate out and test it, they're just guessing. It's a probability. So that, my friends, is why I decided to create this show, to bring you timely information that you can use to make the right decision on the right treatment for you, and not rush into a decision that you would regret for the rest of your life. If you like our show, visit our website at prostatecancerweekly.com for more helpful information. Also, please feel free to forward the show to a friend. Thanks again, and see you next time.